아프리카 TV 브레이크업 스튜디오 라이브 2020 GSL 시즌 코드 S 쇼다운.
What is up, everybody? We are here for another day of the GSL Codex. This is Group B of the round of 16.
Yeah, and what a group it is. I am so stoked for tonight. How have you been, Tasteless?
Today, Artosis. It's early time for Tasteless. It's Saturday at 1 p.m.
1 p.m. It's almost my bedtime, bro.
We are truly the yin and yang of sleep schedules, Artosis.
Yeah.
No, it's going to be just a fantastic day today. Already we've had so many crazy games, so many crazy upsets as well. Wednesday, unfortunate to see Scarlet get eliminated.
Yeah, it was a pretty good group overall, especially the
Yeah.
first couple series, and Scarlet did bust out some pretty good strats, but at the end of the day, unable to make it all come together for a round of 8.
Yeah, it was. It's too bad. She looked very strong. Again, I'm saying the takeaway really was like how well that Tasia and Scarlet played. The usual suspects managed to advance, but
well, that was in particular the Tasia match against Dark was it was one of my favorite series. Like probably of the year, it was my favorite series so far.
And we're now at a point in time in Starcraft 2 where some players have done their military service and have come back. And we're seeing that they are viable still as pros.
They are viable.
They are viable.
They're still viable.
They are not obsolete.
You're basically pure evil. You're like, when they come back from the military, they're still viable. I'm like, okay, good. We don't have to throw them into the volcano.
Dude, some of them are not viable and do need to be thrown into the volcano. Okay, we've definitely cast pro matches like that.
A few of them.
But look, this is exciting. There was a big... I don't want to say stigma, but a lot of people were basically saying that nobody could compete in StarCraft post-military service.
That was the case for so long.
The big thing about 12 years ago, people were talking about this.
Yeah.
But it seems like now in StarCraft 2, you can have players come back and do well. We're going to have a quick video for you guys, then we're going to go into our matches.
계속하고 있었는데 다 뺏겼죠?
네네네. 일단 프로토스 선수 제외하고 테란 저그 중에서 의견을 좀 어필하는 선수들한테 좀 적극 반영을 할 생각입니다.
나쁘진 않은데 뭔가 첫 번째 줄에 뽑힌다는 게 좀 자존심이 상하네요.
아, 자존심이 상해서. 자, 그러면 이제 김도욱 선수도 테란 대 테란전 경기 충분히 할 만하잖아요. 전태양조에 들어가서.
태양이가 태태전이 워낙 수준급이라서 굳이 하고 싶진 않아요. 민수가 네. 맛있어 보이긴.
예, 맛있어 보여요.
이번에 슈터 때 저한테 숨을 못 쉬었던 것 같은데 이렇게 맛집이라고 표현하니까 좀 기분이 나쁘네요. 네.
우와, 도발.
강민수 선수에게 좀 물어볼게요. 뽑아준다고 하면 제 의견을 확실히 받아줄 의향이 있는지.
아, 제가 왜 적극적이어야 되죠? 좀 어이없네요. 네.
내 맘이지. 이 맘이냐? 전혀 협조를 해주지 않을 거예요.
네. 전태양 진거 같은데요, 지금 조지명 씨.
아니요, 뭐 게임에서 이기면 되죠.
나 뽑아봐라. 와, 진짜. 와, 이거 진검승부다 이거 라이벌전.
이건 자존심 대결이죠.
조성주 선수 조에 안 가게 돼서 너무 기쁘고요.
오.
그리고 그래도 여기 있는 테란 선수들 중에 저는 개인적으로 전태양 선수가 그나마 제일 할 만한 것 같아서 네, 괜찮은 것 같아요.
자, 강민수 선수는 지금 전태양 선수와 좀 이야기 좀 나눴어요. 그건 말 안 하는 것 같은데 둘이?
영우 형이 백동주 선수를 지금 너무 노리는 것 같아가지고 제가 함부로 못 뽑겠어가지고 지금 너무 어려워요 진짜. 한 명씩 다 의견을 좀
네, 한번 들어보겠습니다. 자, 그럼요. 그룹 B로 들어갈 수 있는 그 기회.
우리 친한 태양이와 우리 민수가 있기 때문에 별로
별로
들어가기가 싫네요.
들어가기 너무 싫고.
표현부터 달라요.
네. 우리예요.
대엽이 형이 뭐 우리라고 했는데 뭐 팀도 다른데 뭐 우리는 개뿔. 그냥 저기 대엽이 형 뽑고 저는 려무가 아마 데려갈 것 같아요.
모르겠습니다. 그냥 마음 가는 대로 할게요.
마음 가는 대로?
A조 눈치를 볼 거냐는데요.
백동준 데려가면은 박영우 선수가 무섭고 아니면 다른 선수를 데려가자니 좀 어려울 수 있고 최종 강민수 선택은요?
어차피
대박.
다른 선택지도 있다고 들었으니까
네.
안 건드릴 가능성도 있잖아요.
네.
아니 역시 돌이라서 그런지 약간 생각을 좀 잘못하네요.
아 생각을.
나를 건드리면 안 됐다.
어차피 저는 A조 갈 건데 뭐하러 뭐 선택권을 날렸는지.
백동준 선수의 선택의 시간이 왔습니다. 백동준 선수의 그 운명이 좀 어떻게 바뀔지 모르는 상황이거든요.
네, 동준이가 저를
어.
위한다면 좀 안 뽑아줬으면 좋겠어요.
안 뽑아주면 그래서 어디서 시조 노리는 거고요.
그래도 뭐
예.
남잔데
어.
도박 한번 해봐야죠.
와! 자 뽑아주면 좋겠다. 자 그러면은 몰라요. 이거 어떻게 될지
말
몰라요.
들어보면 박명수 입장에서 다른 경우가
네.
또 궁금해질 수 있거든요.
그렇죠. 자 그럼 준비한 대로 와 됐어요. 이렇게. 와 진짜 어윤수는 자동으로 시조 도박.
워낙 쉬운 선수들이 없어서 좀 보통조에 들어간 것 같아요.
아 보통조다.
그러니까 4명 다 서로 할 만한 것 같은
예.
나쁘지 않습니다.
근데 아직 안 바뀌었잖아요. 한
그렇죠.
명이 바뀔 수도 있잖아요.
학교도 괜찮나요? 분위기가?
어떤 선수가 오느냐에 따라 좀 다를 것 같아요.
네, 근데 누가 올 것 같은 느낌 안 드나요? 지금 A조를 봤을 때.
근데 대여병이 오면은 좀 까다로울 것 같긴 한데 그래도 토스가 한 명이면은 저도 괜찮을 것 같습니다.
오.
전략으로 승부하면 되기 때문에.
이야, 알겠습니다. 자, 이제 모든 결정은 박영우 선수가 하게 됩니다. 김대엽 선수를 어디다 드랍할 것인지 아니면 그냥 둘 것인지 그 모든 것들이 달려 있거든요.
지금도 괜찮다고 하더라고요.
좋다고?
그런데 저는 비조까지 좀 생각하고 있어가지고
비조.
8강까지 생각한다면 이대로 가는 게 괜찮은 것 같아요.
8강까지 생각했어?
아주 탁월한 선택이에요. 솔직히 제가 요즘에 령우 만나서 령우한테 맨날 다졌거든요.
네.
그래가지고 딱 령우가 1등 진출, 제가 2등
2등 진출.
와.
와.
그래도 동준이 형이 약간 너무 삐지시려고 하는 것 같은데 한번 얘기를 마지막으로 들어보고.
얘기.
저는 령우만 믿고 여기 왔거든요. 그래서 저는 민수가 돌인 줄 알았는데 지금 제가 돌이에요. 지금.
자, 박영우의 선택은요. 자, 누군가요? 잠깐만, 제가 어떻게 바꿔요? 바꿔요. 진짜 바꿔. 백동준이랑 프로진 보내버렸습니다.
나는 속이지 않겠다.
그룹 B의 선수들은 좀 아직 끔찍한 상황으로 경기가 좀 이어졌고 백동준과 스칼렛은 미술 지으면서 여기서 박영우 선수에게 인사를 하고 있어요. 많은 이슈가 있었던 조지명식. 과연 선수들이 어떤 명경기를 펼치게 될지 함께 지켜보도록 하겠습니다.
라운드 오브 60 TY 전태양 솔라 강민수 스태츠 김대영 큐어 김도우.
So today's group is pretty badass. This is also one where it can go in a lot of different directions here.
Yeah. All four of these players truly can advance from this group.
Do you have two that you're looking at right now?
I always look to TY.
Yeah, I think TY is a very safe bet.
Yeah, I think that TY, I am feeling. I think if Kier plays up to how he's been playing online, it could be TY Kier today. But I really could see anyone coming out. It just kind of matters how they play today, and that sounds like, well, doesn't it always matter how they play on the day? Well, yeah, to some extent, but like, I feel like Stats, Solar, and Kier right now are all a little bit up and down. I guess even TY from Super Tournament wasn't like the most fantastic, right?
That is true.
And the thing is, TY is probably the most consistent player along with like Maru. Where
Terrence,
yeah, he's like for instance, what is it? He's been to like 80% of his code S's go to the round of 8 or something like that. I forget exactly what the stat is, but it's insane. Like he always gets far because he's just smarter and better than everyone. So I always feel like he'll advance.
He's the most composed player I've ever seen.
It feels that way a lot,
He
doesn't
seems
it?
very collected, very focused but relaxed. Now, let's see what Solar's going to do this time around here. Another player I'm thinking about in this group especially is just to see how Stats will play. Stats tends to be on the opposite spectrum of cheesy aggro Protoss players. He tends to really want to just get ready for what you're doing, get ahead of you, win in a control game. But yeah, Solar versus TY in this match. I think TY is slightly favored.
I do too.
I think Solar can win, and if he does, we shouldn't be completely shocked.
No,
Like, it's very realistic that he could win. I just think TY is slightly I guess has a little bit of an edge.
Last I checked, I believe Solar actually has like a higher MMR on Korea than TY, but that being said, I think, oh my god, Golden Wall is set too. That's so exciting.
Cool.
But I think that you're right that TY has a little bit of an edge, and I think that that has to do with the styles that they generally bring. TY brings a very broad strategic style where he's going to outplay you and outmaneuver you the longer the game goes.
Yeah.
And Solar, I always name as like a cognitive Zerg. I don't think he has the brute force to kill TY before we get into the end game. I think what he normally does is he outthinks and outplays people during the game.
Yeah,
But against TY, I think that is you're running into a brick wall made out of brains.
but as strong as bricks.
Yeah.
Game 1 is ready. Let's start Group B on the map Evergreen.
전투 준비 완료. 퍼포먼스로 앞서가다. LG 울트라 기어와 넘버원 에너지 드링크 핫식스가 이번 전투를 지원한다고.
Okay. 2 SCVs sent out, so this is going to be double barracks here. And that is just below the Overlord Scout path, correct?
Yep.
It's crazy to me how good StarCraft 2 players have become at just skirting the line on how close you can hide something almost in plain sight.
Well, it's funny because it's like a meta. I almost feel like, oh my god, it's a third
3.
one.
Okay.
So, and a fourth.
4th.
Okay, so well, this is this is
The never before seen 5th SCV comes down. We're like, this isn't a strategy. You have to keep some of those at home.
Yeah. I almost feel like if you are look at how close their series is. That's actually amazing. But again, I almost feel as if you are going to be playing against a top tier Terran in a tournament, you should actually throw whatever scout pattern you think is out the window and just scout in a stupid direction your Overlord, because that's where they hide the racks. He's gonna float them in.
Strats from 1998.
I can't even believe this, Tasteless.
This is so funny. This is one of the first things that...
There was a drone out looking too, by the way.
Yeah. This is one of the very, very first strategies ever in StarCraft, was Terrans floating a building into the corner of your base. A barracks or usually a factory if it was in StarCraft 1 in the early days. But, we haven't really seen this in a long time, and, this is just going to work.
I just can't even believe what I'm looking at here, man. Oh my god, he's making his third base right away. He sees the scout timing. He's kind of like snuck that in. Okay, that Marine might be
strapped, right? No, he can go to the bottom.
It does actually fit. Okay.
Of course he knows how to do this perfectly. All right, Artosis, sometimes we look at the screens, the in-game screen, but I think for now we should watch for Solar's face.
I can't believe this is how he's going to kill him. Like, what a way to lose game 1.
So much for your practice, man.
Watch, the Lings are going to go out to, like, move that. Watch his face. Watch Solar's face.
Okay, here we go.
Guys.
We're getting close.
Okay, well,
we don't have their
the
face
screen.
on camera, though, here. All right,
we will
we'll be here to
describe
it. Yeah.
Come on, TY, go. TY is, like, really waiting to...
Okay.
No, not much change.
Yeah, not much of a reaction.
I can see him micro and his camera's wiggling more.
Yeah. I can feel the anger being pushed deep down inside. And, I mean, this is just enough damage right away. I don't know.
Oh, you don't even need bunkers with this.
No, yeah. Look, you can center set micro all the way back to where you're reinforcing from your 4 barracks.
Yeah.
And now there's not enough. And again, this is 4 Marines at a time being made here. Hatchery at a half health. The second Queen's going to come out. There's no way to heal these Marines, but I think the amount that's coming out here is just so much.
Yeah.
A transfuse isn't going to do much but, buy you a few seconds, I think, of fighting time here as a Zerg.
I love that he sacrificed that there so that Broodlings wouldn't get him. And now he's just going to attack forward. Speed finishes up, but does it matter? He's already killed the main hatch.
Yeah, this is funny because the pool is also in the main. So he can end up killing that off, which means every lane you see is all that you're going to get this game.
Yeah, well, this is pretty much over. You see the look on Solar's face.
GG.
He literally just floated 4 axes in. I can't believe that's what his strategy was. guess if it doesn't get scouted, it's like, yeah, there's,
There is this, we talked about ELO hell, right? Where you're playing at a certain rank where people are doing weird strats that can work, and if you haven't encountered them once or twice before, you might not know how to stop them.
Yeah.
And part of being a pro is knowing how to stop every single strategy.
Yep.
But that's not one we normally see used. I mean, if you can spot that early enough and stop it, Terran loses, but I think TY having a very good understanding of where Solar's mind is and how he's approaching the game, that was one of the few rare strategies that Solar basically was not counting on.
Yeah.
Kind of like when we've seen Party win with these crazy cannon rushes, which are now becoming predictable. I think that was really one of the most unpredictable things TY could have done.
For sure.
That's an
That
example
for
of
sure.
well planned against a player who's normally very good at planning. We're going to go to Golden Wall for map number 2. Let's see what happens.
전투 준비 완료. TY 전태양. 트라이엄펀트송 게이밍 솔라 강민수.
Solar preps so well for his series and so well for his opponents. It's pretty crazy to see TY come out with a build so decisive that it just ends the game.
There was definitely gambling going on there.
Yeah.
If that gets scouted, I don't think it's going to work.
No, for sure no. Well, I thought when we saw the first 2 SCVs sent out, I thought, okay, 2 barracks proxy.
Standard, easy,
yeah,
whatever.
this is actually pretty par for the course in this matchup, and then the third and then the fourth, it's like, oh man, wow.
Then they lift off.
Yeah,
It's
they
like,
go
what?
into the main, just out of scouting range. Really cool stuff.
Yeah. Well, congrats to TY. He definitely had a good plan for that game. Now he's up a map, Golden Wall. We don't get to see this too often. We have seen some pretty epic TVZs here when we do get to see the map. So I'm excited to see what types of styles they both want to use. Remember, I believe it was Kira actually just went like pure Marine here, Marine medevac.
Right.
And was able to eventually beat his opponent. Who was that, Zerg? Can't recall who that was.
On this map, there's basically 2 platforms. There's the upper 2/3 and the lower 1/3. And those locations are cut, or I should say divided between the gold minerals. So you can expand on the gold minerals on the lower part or on the upper part, depending on how you want to play it. But you're at risk of being hit from the other side. We've seen games where Terrans have Zerg control one side, usually the top side here, and Terrans will still push through the bottom and win.
Yeah.
So this map is very unique, and I think especially in TVZ it makes for some pretty interesting games.
So far, it definitely has. Like, I really liked the way that we've seen it, where you just kind of wall off your natural really heavily, and then expand behind yourself and push through the back. I have quite liked that style for Terran vs. Zerg. But I think the map is definitely not solved, and I'm sure TY put a lot of thought into what to do. And again, it is my opinion that he's the smartest StarCraft 2 player. Like, just gets the game to such a level.
I think him, SOS, and
well, I think SOS is like
well, SOS
if
is
you're
a
really
prodigy.
smart, but also a little bit crazy about it, you know?
Yeah, well, he seems to know, I think, circumstantially.
He's like Picasso or something.
There's something about the way SOS plays where he'll get the game into such a bizarre situation and have the exact solution for it.
Yeah, when he plays, it's like he's hearing colors and seeing sounds.
Yeah.
I don't even...
It's very abstract stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
that the game that he played in this season where he made a Nexus in the main where it's like, okay. By the way, Solar going to go for a very quick Nidus attack.
Yeah.
I saw the Roach Warren coming down. I thought, oh, maybe he's going to try to do some kind of Ling Roach attack at the start. Instead, it's going to be the Nidus. And this is actually an extraordinarily early Nidus. And keep in mind that you can expand in different directions on this map as a Zerg, so it's not clear entirely you know, that the Zerg is lagging behind on expansions.
Well, there's actually a lot of Marines being made right now, so if TY can shut down the first Nidus, I feel like this game becomes,
Look at
oh
this.
my god, there was
Wow.
one corner.
That's
One
so
corner
funny. Look
was
at that.
okay.
That perfectly fits the Nidus.
Well, this could be difficult then. He does have Medivacs coming, he does have Stim on the way.
Yes. And
So if he pulls all his SCVs, I mean, it's only 4 Queens, 9 Roaches. Like, this is doable with 15 Marines in your SCVs, right?
let's
Get those
see.
Medivacs out, you have Stim finish. It's only a 2-base Zerg on 30 drones. Like, this is... there's a chance here for sure that he holds this.
Okay,
Yeah,
Stimmy
see?
coming forward here. Wow, these queens are getting killed so
Yeah.
quickly that this it looks like it isn't even a strategy.
Yeah, I think he was looking to run into a more tech-heavy opener.
Yeah, this was
You
like...
know, like if this was like 3 commands off of Hellions or something. Well, now I guess we know why Solar got picked first, huh? Damn.
Yeah. That
Well,
was
that
like...
was-
he ordered the win express delivery.
Yeah.
He's like, well, listen, sir, you can pay, you know, the minimum, and we'll have the package delivered in 2 weeks, or you can pay express, and it'll get there the same day. And he's like, I'll pay express, and the army was delivered right to the base, stimmed it down, GG. He must have thought there was going to be maybe like, well, no, he saw Stim was upgrading, so he should have.
Well, he definitely didn't think. My take is he probably thought it was going to be 3 commands and like tech, right? A lot of people go, for instance, reactored Hellions with 3 command centers in the matchup because it kind of gives you some safety, some map control, some harassment.
Sure, I mean a lot,
quick economy.
A lot do, yeah, but it's. I mean, that's what TY did is also completely normal. It seems like it was a specific all-in, designed blindly to counter something that the Terran just was not doing.
Yes, definitely.
I mean,
definitely that.
It seems like you would want to do that strategy once you had seen a third CC being made in the main, right? You can't just.
Yeah. Well, I think you have to like choose it before you see that. So it's kind of a real gamble, just like what TY did game 1.
It's funny too because we're watching it, and of course, from our perspective, we're thinking, okay, well, clearly there's something to this. Let's see how TY handles it, and then TY just comes down and stims and kills everything.
Yeah.
And as the second Nidus finishes, already everything from the first Nidus is dead. So he kills everything that comes out of the second Nidus, kills the Nidus, and then Solar leaves. Yeah. So sometimes you watch GSL and you want to steal builds. That's one that you know not to do. We'll be right back after the short break.